I'm back, boys, after paternity leave and everything else. Baby's doing good, everyone's doing good, and WoW News is doing good. We got to get right back into this shit, so without further ado, let's do it. Warcraft Remastered, what is this? It looks like Blizzard dropped some interesting stuff here. Now, not officially, but this stuff was data mined off of their Bluehost server, the Blizz Tracker server that they basically drop patch notes on and things. So, essentially, we're getting a Warcraft Remastered. Some cool images came along with this. No information behind it yet. But what I will say is Blizzard, Microsoft, I should say, does a really good job with these remasters. If you ever played Age of Empires or anything, this is a really, really cool thing. They did a good job with Age of Empires, and I'm expecting them to do a good job with this. Basically updated graphics and things. This is not going to be a reforged disaster. At least I hope not. But this should be good if you're a Warcraft 2 fan. This should be really fun, and I think they'll do a great job with it. Oh, whoa, what are we doing here? Interrupting the news and blasting your ears and dicks off. I'm a man of the people, after all, and I have returned to streaming. And with that return, I'm doing a giveaway. That's right, if you want the big black long boy, it's time to enter the giveaway, boys and girls. We're going to activate that shit right now. The giveaway has begun. Now, how do you enter? Well, it just takes 1 hour of stream. Watch my shitty stream for 1 hour and you get 1 point to enter into the giveaway. Winner will be announced exactly a month from today on December 6th. Blizzard's doing a bunch of other things around the world of Warcraft and Diablo Immortal. That's right. You ever wanted to play WoW on your phone? Well, now you officially can with Diablo Immortal and Warcraft Anniversary crossover event. So it looks like the Lich King is coming to your phone, coming on your phone, coming in your phone, however you want to say it. He is in fact coming. There's going to be a bunch of events going on in the Warcraft, the Diablo Immortal realm. Bunch of events, Lich King, killing the Lich King, killing a bunch of things, doing a PvP match based on Arathi Basin, that's coming too. So there's going to be a bunch of Warcraft crossover stuff going on with Diablo Immortal. If you play Diablo Immortal, I guess that's fun. If you don't, don't. Because that shit's kind of a money grab, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I have to say, some of the items they're getting in here are pretty cool, and obviously anything that has to do with the Lich King I'm always interested in. Murlocs, the stuff of nightmares, coming in a fully rendered version here as well. This is creepy shit. I'm going to be honest, if Murlocs looked like this in the actual game, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Yeah, so there we go, fully rendered Murlocs. There's also some Illidan stuff going on here. A bunch of little crossover events. Really cool looking stuff. Diablo always gets the better looking versions of everything from World of Warcraft. I don't know why, but here's the thing. It does tie back into WoW. If you in fact do log in to Diablo during this event, you'll be able to get this little pack here. The Influence Sanctuary appears in the Azeroth, bringing otherworldly splendor. While the Eternal War event is active, log into Diablo Immortal on a character level 10 or above and get the Treasure Nabbing Bag cosmetic. So there you go. If you remember, there was like a little goblin thing that happened a while back where if you killed him, you got this. Well, if you missed out on it, here you go again. You can get the little treasure bag for yourself and everybody else. You think you do, but you don't. Yeah, exactly, for Diablo Immortal. Moving on to the game we actually play, World of Warcraft. There's some really cool stuff happening here with time walking when it comes to Burning Crusade. A bunch of the anniversary stuff keeps coming out. We don't even know what's coming next, but they do keep releasing new things. And here we're getting a new Reigns of the Ammani Hunting Bear. Yeah, so this kind of looks like the Ammani Warbear, green variant of it. It is an upgraded graphics version of it, so that's really cool. This isn't the only item coming, but this is obviously probably the one you're going to want to get. There's a bunch of new time-walking gear and stuff coming with the time-walking event. That is the Burning Crusade. Some new gear, new things to be had. So if you still have any of that time-walking currency, maybe you haven't spent it all in the anniversary event, there's going to be some really good stuff to get. Damn, Goku's appearing in the chat. Look at that. So yeah, if you haven't gotten it, yeah, it looks like some people already got it, so that's great for them. Go ahead and get it. The Ammani Warbear, reforged as the Ammani Hunting Bear. Look at that. Speaking of green, Mountain Dew. That's right, the Mountain Dew event continues on, and we now know how many points it's going to cost to buy certain things and how much Mountain Dew you're going to have to siphon into your butthole to in fact get these things. So here they are. We know that the mount is going to be the most interesting thing, the Warforged or Hateforged Blaze Cycle for 600 points, and you can actually get an epic edition of the War Within for I didn't even know this was going to happen, 4,000 points. Now, how much Mountain Dew is it going to take to get these things? Well, we have the calculations right here. So, to get the War Within, right, to get the mount first off, all you really got to do is buy a 12-pack and a bag of Doritos. Yeah, a bag of Doritos and a 12-pack will get you the Blaze Cycles. That's really cool. You might have already been buying those things. Maybe you're a degenerate who likes Mountain Dew to begin with. That stuff is poison in your veins, but damn it, it does taste good. I can use myself a Baja Blast every once in a while. But how does it add up when we're talking about the Epic Edition of the expansion? Well, it's 4,000 points, and I was just doing the math briefly. You get 1,000 points for every 24-pack of Mountain Dew you buy, and I just Googled how much that is currently running. My local Walmart is selling it for $24.48, but they're having a hot sale right now. So at 26, I should say 48, it's basically going to cost you $98, because you're going to have to buy 4 packs of 24 packs of Mountain Dew, a lifetime supply, essentially. Don't drink it all at once. You will frickin' die. Your kidneys will explode. But if you do buy this, you're basically paying the same amount as the War Within expansion would cost you. But currently, Walmart's running a hot sale. So you can actually get the War Within expansion, the Epic version of it, for a bit less. I think this would add up to, what, $17.90? How much would that add up to? Doing math while streaming is never a good idea. $71.60. So you can get the Epic Edition at a discount there. And don't forget, you're also getting Mountain Dew on the site. So hey, this might be the better way to do it. One really cool thing about this is, yes, it's only US, but it turns out that you can actually use the promo codes in the EU. So people were sad in the EU saying, oh, all these cool promotions only happen in the US. We don't get any of this. Well, the good thing is in the EU, you don't actually have you don't have to buy the poison that is Mountain Dew. You can just use the code. So buy a code off your friend in the US, get a code from your friend, and get that stuff so you can actually get the mounts and everything else. It is in fact confirmed. These will work on EU accounts. So all you need is the codes and you can get that stuff. Damn, I'm getting the bike. Yeah, it's good for those people. I do feel bad sometimes. Our friends over in the EU, like Mr. GM and everybody else, can't get this stuff. What is up, Josh? How's it going? I don't have friends in the US. You're watching one right now. What are you talking about? I'll go buy you some Mountain Dew. Don't worry. Moving on to some interesting stuff about the anniversary event. If you haven't logged in a little while, when you do log in, you're going to get an achievement. This achievement was supposed to be given away a while back, but it was in fact broken and has been hotfixed this Tuesday. So you should get a WoW's 20th anniversary achievement for just logging in now if you haven't already. Also, the Dark Moon Fair is back. You want to get those XP buffs, go ahead and get them. You'll be able to get all the reputation and everything else. This, in fact, does stack with the anniversary event stuff, so you can really triple stack all this right now. Get a ton of anniversary related reputations and in-game reputations as well, just by riding a ride, getting the buff, and stacking that with the anniversary buff. Now, this happened to drop while I was gone, of course. I'm gone 1 week and Blizzard drops a fucking patch. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Why did this happen when I was gone? But anyways, here it is. The king is back. DJ the Degenerate. Welcome, welcome, friend. Back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that sub. Basically, 11.0.7 is much bigger than your typical 0.7 patch. We're getting a whole new isle. We're getting a new currency, the Flame of the Blessed Iron. Now, this sounds a lot like what we got in Mists of Pandaria Remix, but essentially what we're getting here is a currency that can be used to upgrade items, buy mounts, buy transmog, and everything else. It's a single currency. So that's really cool. Good thing to see from Blizzard. They love putting currencies in this game. And it looks like finally they're deciding, hey, we're just going to add one instead of 15 different currencies every time we drop a patch. So this Flame Blessed Iron currency is going to be important. You're going to be using it for this Circe's Circle, which is essentially, it looks like it's going to be like a Heart of Azeroth-ish type thing. It's going to be a 3-socket thing. We had one in Dragon Isles back when we got, what was it? Was it the neck that we all got from there? I forgot what the hell the item was, but we all got it. It's a socket thing. You're going to be upgrading it. It's going to become a powerful item that you're going to be using. It's going to be a best in slot for everybody. So getting that and upgrading it with this currency is going to be good. And once you've upgraded it fully, you'll be able to buy all the mounts, pets, and gears and transmog you want. There's also a few other things happening in this patch. Racial updates. This is surprising. So basically, yeah, the legendary neck. Basically, they're going to be updating a lot of the racials that currently exist in the game. Now, we know Drakthir have a really cool racial. If you're not into the whole Moonguard, Scaly Boy, staying up late night in Goldshire, finger popping to your friends, then, you know, you've been left behind kind of when it comes to racial abilities, right? Racial abilities in the game, for the most part, are just kind of by the wayside. Nobody really cares that much about them. But recently, the new races have been giving pretty cool ones. The Dark Irons have really cool ones. Sorry, not the Dark Irons. The Earthen have really cool ones. The Dark Iron do have cool ones as well, and the Drakthir. So it's good to see they're revisiting some of these. They're going to be updating a bunch of them. People are going to have more powerful racials and things to look at. I enjoy racials. I think they're cool. As a person who plays as a human in the game, I get a double Hearthstone. They completely fucked our ratio when it came to diplomacy, and we're just going to have to deal with it. Doesn't look like we're getting anything outside of this, but a lot of the races are the Zandalari Trolls, the Worgen, the Volpera, the Void Elves, Magar Orcs, who else? Nightborn, Lightforged Draenei, High Mountain Torn, and Draenei in general, getting a ton of new updates, so that's pretty good for them. Dungeons and raids, cross-faction groups can now queue, boys and girls. That's right, finally. We can do this on stream. Finally. This has always been a problem for us when we queue up. I bring everybody on from the stream, and we go try to do something. We can't queue up because we're in a cross-faction. Well, finally, the game has officially gone fully cross-faction, basically. We'll be able to queue up for those things. This also works for PvP as well. PvP groups can now be unrated. PvP can now be cross-faction as well, so that's great to see. Besides that, a few profession updates and user interface and accessibility things happening in this patch. It's a big patch. We're getting a whole new island, a bunch of fun things to do, which could be cool. And what is this patch based around? That new crystal and goblins. That's right. We're getting a fully new Gazlowe model. Now, I think the reason why we're getting this is because the goblins are going to become relevant even beyond this patch, if not more so in 11.1. I think we're getting Undermine. We're going to get a goblin raid at some point. All of this stuff's going to become relevant. They don't update these models if there isn't a reason for it. So it looks like they're doing this for a reason. Gazlowe getting a fully new rendered model. I like it. It looks really cool. If you've played Hearthstone, you've seen this model before. It does kind of look like this with the outfit and everything else. Burning, thank you for the 10 bits. Sam, race change to Void Elf to be an emo, edgy blood DK. Oh, God, shoot me now. This is really cool. Nice looking model, and I do think it means there is more to come. Plunderstorm, speaking of come, is coming as well. That's right, Plunderstorm is returning in 11.0.7. Battle your buddies. I had a good time playing this on stream. We'll do it again when it does go live. There is, in fact, going to be an added practice mode to Plunderstorm in 11.0.7, so that's nice. You'll be able to play against NPCs, practice the game, learn how to play a little bit before you go and try to actually fight against good people like myself and Zaryu. Of course, yeah, we're best buds. You didn't know that? Yeah, we are. Moving on to a new War Within meta expansion achievement mounts as well. So 11.0.7 is bringing 2 new achievement mounts. They're really cool. This is the Void Boy, really badass looking mount, fully blacked out, really cool. Looks like something you would see from Shadowlands. Thank God, though, it's not from Shadowlands. You get this by getting the Zal Now Pass achievement. This looks like something that we'll get probably by going through the story here. So I'm expecting a lot of people to get this. And then the other one is another boat mount, right? So you get this by getting the achievement, The Isle Remembers You, basically doing all the achievements on the new isle that we're going to be getting. Alex, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Thank you for all the generosity today, guys. Feels good to be back. This mount's another boat boy mount. It's another recolor of this mount. We got this once from the store, once from the trading post, and I think this is the 3rd recolor we've gotten of this now. It's a blue way colorway of it. Nice pirate mount. I think these things are pretty damn cool. Doing the Isle Remembers You probably won't be hard as an achievement, so that'll be a nice one for people to get. When is this happening? It looks like we kind of have an idea of it. So there has been a splash screen reveal of this thing, and in the splash screen it says that, what is it? That Winter Veil is listed as an event that is coming soon in the splash screen, along with the Siren Isles patch drop. So we know that Winter Veil is going to be between December 17th to January 3rd, so that probably means that we're going to get 11.0.7 before December 17th. That's a safe bet. Now, what would be the Tuesday before December 17th? That would be December 10th. That is about a month and a couple days away. That's pretty crazy if we're going to get it that soon. So, nice. I guess we're getting more content. The 6-week, the 8-week cadence continues on. They're giving us tons of stuff. So I would say it's a safe bet. Probably the Tuesday before December 17th or slightly before that. We're going to be getting this thing. By mid-December, I would say we'll be dick deep in the patch. Should be fun. And more content for us to play. That's always a good time. And last but not least here, we're going to look at DPS charts because I missed it last week because I wasn't here, and we always look at these things. So here we go. What the fuck is going on? Did Blizzard break the game? Why is what happened to Outlaw Rogues? Why are they dicks and leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else right now? This is overall damage. No idea what's going down here. Outlaw Rogue superseding everybody by a percentage that I've never seen before. Absolutely crazy. What is this? About 20% ahead of everyone else on damage? Yeah, I don't know. This is outdated, Sam. Well, I mean, outdated in terms of when did this article drop? 6 days ago. So maybe they patched this in over the week. Who knows? But this was about 6 days ago these numbers were taken, so we'll just look at it anyways because it's fun to look at. Elemental Enhancement still doing good. Beast Mastery, Marksmanship, Hunter doing great, as we expect. Sub-Titty and Ass up here. So Outlaw, we got all 3 rogue specs in the top 10 right now in DPS. Man, holy crap. This is, I mean, it's a good time to be a rogue, I guess, and not so good to be a warlock. Look at that, Affliction and Destruction sitting here near the bottom. Demo is the best warlock class spec right now, and it's sitting there in the middle. So, wow, Frost Mage has dropped a lot. What the heck happened while I was gone? Oh my god, Blizzard decided to just completely shit-show this. Okay, so here we go, boss damage. Again, Outlaw Rogue, what the shit? I've never seen any single class this far ahead of everybody else. This has to be broken. Yeah, this is old news. This has to be broken. There's no way they haven't fixed this. I'm sure that they did fix this. Either way, I'm sure Outlaw Stu is still doing great. Beast Mastery, Ass Enhancement. So basically, you got Rogues and Hunters having an orgy at the top with some Shamans in between. That's your top DPS right now. Everybody else falling beneath that. What happened to DK, too? Wow, what is going on? Am I playing a different game right now than just a week ago? Sam, please refresh your WoWHead. Is there a new one? Is there a new one posted right now? Let's see. I'm going to go back to the center of WoWHead here. Did they didn't post one today. I haven't seen a new one yet. No new DPS charts. They usually do it every week, and this one was 6 days ago. So this is still the most up-to-date one they've posted, at least. There might be something else coming down the line, but hey, let's see what the biggest movers were up and down. Outlaw Rogue was up 10 spots. Elemental Shaman 11. The biggest mover up was actually Frost Mage, up 13 spots. The biggest mover down, Fire Mage, down 18 spots. That's crazy. So big movers up and down. Oh my god, you're going to get crucified on YouTube for posting this? I just refreshed. I don't see anything new. But hey, people will bitch in the comments, and guess what that'll do? That'll boost the algorithm, I guess. What are we going to do? I'm fresh. I'm new. I'm back. My baby's new. She's here too. Having a good time. Glad to be back. Are these charts outdated? Maybe. But damn, it was fun to talk about what the fuck was going on here. And it's good to be back, boys and girls. That is your WoW news.